Hello, it's Dave, Collectible Connoisseur. I thought it might be time to make another video. I've just got a stack of cards here, kind of going off that away. And I just wanted to kind of work through them, talk about a couple of them, but just show them all off. Some are recent acquisitions. Some are just some things since I've been a child, my favorite thing to do is to sort, resort, stack, unstack, restack, put in a box, take out of a box, put into a different box. And some are just the result of me kind of bumping across them and pulling them out to look at them. So let's dive in. This is a 2017 Bowman's Best Andrew Benintendi. It's in a PSA 10 holder. Part of my Andrew Benintendi player collection. A lot of shine on this. I apologize for the reflection. But yeah, there's that one. 2017 Topps Now Andrew Benintendi. I really dig Topps Now cards. I know not everyone does. It's not like they're a main release or anything. Topps Now kind of are event driven. You can see this one reads at the bottom, go ahead hit in the 10th beats the Yankees in thrilling win. This is from August 13th, 2017. Topps Now captures moments, milestones, debuts, etc. As such, they are sold direct to consumer online and have a limited print run that is dependent upon how many are ordered. This particular copy has a print run of 677. I like that kind of built-in scarcity factor. In the Ken Griffey Jr. Player collection, this is a 2009 Topps Finest. Cool thing about this, although pictured in a Seattle Mariners uniform, you can see across the top he's identified as a Chicago White Sox. And it was only for a portion of one season, and I just kind of dig those oddball teams when you get a player not on, kind of their traditional teams. I'm on the lookout for Junior in some White Sox gear. A 2002 victory, PSA 9, Ken Griffey Jr. A 2002 Upper Deck Ovation, Ken Griffey Jr., PSA 10. Speaking of oddball teams, a lot of people are put off by seeing Ken Griffey Jr. in a Reds uniform. I personally, I just feel like, that's the way it should be. That was him coming home. That's where he wanted to be when he came to the Reds around 2000. And so I always kind of dig seeing him in the Reds uniform, like in this 2000 Fleer Mystique Diamond Dominations, graded PSA 9. About a 1995 Leaf opening day, Ken Griffey Jr., also PSA 9 in this case. Griffey and Bonds are kind of linked in that, just such extraordinary hitters in the, playing in the same era. And then they both have the distinction of being second generation ball players whose fathers achieved a decent measure of success only to be eclipsed by the sons. This is the 1994 Topps All-Star kind of outfielder combo. It's actually from 1995 Topps in a PSA 9 holder. I also collect PSA graded cards of kind of, the flagship, general Topps product. So kind of the regular Topps set versions. This is the 2006 Topps Austin Kearns in a PSA 9. Kind of jumping around with years here, but like I said, some of these are acquisitions. Some of them I just ended up pulling out of a box to look at and just set them aside. 1991 Topps Barry Larkin. Of course, the 91 issue is kind of a discussion of the 1990 season. Reds wire-to-wire World Series champions. Never were in second place throughout the season. 1991, Topps, Barry Larkin. Another great Reds team. Unfortunately, didn't close it out like the 1990 Reds were the 1970 Reds. This is Bobby Tolen, 1970, near mint 7, PSA near mint 7. Bobby Tolen, always an enigmatic ball player. The Reds traded away one of their greats, Vada Pinson, got Bobby Tolen, and I think it was Wayne Granger from the Cardinals for him. And I think this is, this was Bob Tolen's first year on the Reds. He was around for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. I think he was gone by the time the Big Red Machine was really kind of kicking into high gear, 75, 76. Another Reds blast from the past, 1964 Topps, Marty Keough. This one in a PSA 6. Those are my PSA graded cards that I kind of had out to look at. I also collect autographed Reds players, and I just kind of have a stack. Totally random, no star players here, but I dig the autographs. This is a, what is this, 2018 Topps Big League, Adam Duvall. Duvall had a couple of good years for the Reds. He was kind of a mini Adam Dunn clone, not a great fielder. When he was with the Reds, this past year he won a Gold Glove as a member of the Braves. Always a prolific power hitter. In fact, this past year, 2021, Adam Duvall led the National League in RBIs. Kind of one of those Reds players that just never was. Phillip Ervin. This is a 2014 Bowman Inception. Autograph Philip Bowman. Recently departed from the Reds, Amir Garrett. This dude was just cool. He was a college basketball player at St. John's. Decided that, hey, I'm going with baseball. And just a intimidating, not always dominating, but intimidating left-handed bullpen pitcher. Never forget, it was either this past season or the year before when he just started jawing with the Pirates dugout, and then he, by himself, charged the Pirates dugout. Just one of those cool things. You got to admire that kind of gumption. This is a 2016 Topps High Tech Amir Garrett. Got a couple of autographs of Amir that I just bumped across, and I've been looking at. This is 2017 Topps Update Series, Amir Garrett autograph. He's now a Royal, and he didn't pitch great last year, but just the kind of guy you miss having on the team. How about a Bowman Sterling, Billy Hamilton? You love cheering for the little guy. You love the base stealer. If only he got on base more often, you would love Billy Hamilton all the more. This is I don't collect many of these, but this is a 2014 Panini Prism. I'm not a big Panini fan. Panini doesn't have the license for Major League Baseball, so they can't picture team logos or anything like that. But I'm a sucker for autographed Reds cards. So here's 2014 Billy Hamilton. Gypsy Queen. Is this 2019 Topps Gypsy Queen? Raisel Iglesias. Raisel just signed a ton of cards, and I have a ton of autographs. I think the next 5 or 6 cards are Raisel Iglesias. And Topps Finest. He's now a pitcher for the Los Angeles Angels. Again, kind of like Amir Garrett, he was fun to have around. Signee out of Cuba, came up through the Reds organization. Topps High Tech. Here's his rookie card, Topps Chrome, and diminishing returns over time. Although he had a pretty nice year with the Angels last year. Here's a kind of a brand or a product line they don't make anymore. Sorry about the reflection. This is a Topps Strata, and trying to see. I can't quite see what year this is. It's a dark back, and I can't read it. His rookie year, Topps Strata. We saw an Austin Kearns flagship product before. This is Fleer Showcase. What are they calling this one? Sweet Sigs of Austin Kearns. I could collect, big time Reds players all day long, members of the Big Red Machine, Hall of Famers, Barry Larkin, Ken Griffey Jr., et cetera, et cetera. But I'm a sucker for kind of those guys that rolled through Cincinnati and were here a year or two and, maybe, hit 260, 270. Here's a 2008 Upper Deck Prospects, Top Prospects, Jeff Keppinger. Big fan. Maybe the only current Red that I have in this stack of autographs, and he's not even a Red yet, is a Bowman's Best, 2019 Bowman's Best, Nick Lodolo. This guy's going to be good. Someday he is going to anchor our pitching staff. Another guy that cruised through here, another Topps High Tech card, Shed Long. Not quite sure where he is nowadays. He was with Seattle a year or so ago, and we traded him to the Dodgers. I think he was part of the deal that brought Yasiel Puig and Matt Kemp here. He went from the Dodgers to the Mariners. Not sure where he is today. Just a couple more. Ohio State football, another kind of theme in my collection. I like Ohio State football player autographs in the Ohio State gear. Here's KJ Hill. Panini Absolute. This is from the Panini Chronicles draft picks. KJ Hill, wasn't much of a draft prospect. He was a decent college player. Maybe the second or third receiver, for his junior and senior year when he was at Ohio State. I think he was drafted late, 6th, 7th round, somewhere. San Diego Chargers. He was a rookie last year. Maybe he caught a dozen balls. But I'm not sure if he stuck with the team. I'm not sure if he'll be there next year. We'll see. This card's numbered 19 out of 75. Last card for this video, and maybe one of my favorites that I've got here. This is a what is this? It is a 2014 Flair Showcase, and this is kind of the Fleer version after Fleer had been purchased, the Fleer brand. You can see that the autograph is authenticated by Upper Deck, because Fleer became just kind of a brand line purchased by Upper Deck. But this is Carlos Hyde. Carlos Hyde, I also have a thing for guys that grew up in the greater Cincinnati area. Carlos Hyde lived in the greater Cincinnati area until his freshman year in high school, and then he moved, went and finished his high schooling in Naples, Florida. Good move, if you ask me. But came back, went to Ohio State, kind of waited his turn, but his junior and senior years was a great runner for the Buckeyes, was a second-round draft pick of the 49ers. I think he played there like 3 or 4 years, and then he's had a succession of teams. I bet he's probably been on 6 or 7 NFL teams. He is like the epitome of a professional football player. He will go wherever you need someone to tote the rock for a few games. fill in for an injured player, or, act like he's your featured back, and he'll pull it off. Um, he's forged out a 9 or 10 year NFL career. But I like the guys in their college uniforms. Carlos Hyde signs everything. There's nothing scarce or great about the card is not that expensive. But man, what a great action pose, Carlos Hyde, 2014 Flair Showcase. Uh, Ohio State. He looks like he's going to run right through you right now. That's it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you kind of riding with me as I just kind of flip through some cards and enjoy looking at them. Have a good night.